Let's start with some introductions. My name is Holly Holiday. What's yours? Go.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the TV guest stars who felt right at home with the rest of the ensemble.
Thank you very much for your time. You've been a huge help. We'll take it from here.
Number 10, Lin-Manuel Miranda, Curb Your Enthusiasm.
So, first previews in a week.
Yeah.
I'm thinking it'd be a good idea to do something for the cast and crew. Something fun, you know, maybe like paintball.
Well, that's a great idea.
Yeah?
Yeah, absolutely. Lion King used to do that all the time.
Larry David's Funhouse Mirror version of Hollywood frequently saw actors playing fictionalized, often more egocentric versions of themselves. Composer and actor Lin-Manuel Miranda shined in the show's 9th season. His sparring with David over tickets to his hit show Hamilton and their subsequent collaboration on a musical make for some incredible, unexpectedly strong chemistry.
I'm at the top of the rock and I'm hotter than guac. What's going on? I gotta stop ya. Where are you going?
No, I was just checking out the whole area here.
No, have a seat. I'm not done.
His role in the show plays with Miranda's status as one of show business's nicest guys. Their fictionalized feud ends in a climactic paintballing duel that is as funny as it is pathetic, just like so many of Curb's best moments.
It was an accident! I was gonna fire in the air! I'm not Aaron Burr!
Number 9, Debbie Reynolds, The Golden Girls. The core 4 were solid comedy gold at every turn. Messing with that chemistry would have been close to TV sacrilege. But Debbie Reynolds' appearance in a 2-part episode that saw Dorothy Zbornak potentially marrying her ex Stanley and leaving Miami had us wondering what might have been.
Do you mind if I ask how old you are? Oh, about as old as you are. To lose a husband that young.
Reynolds plays Truby, a widow who will take over Dorothy's bedroom after she leaves. Reynolds is pure old-fashioned showbiz.
Why am I so nervous?
I always get nervous at weddings. Weddings and funerals. I've been to so many of both that I get mixed up. Same guest list, same flowers. Handful of rice, handful of dirt. The only difference is after the funeral, it's okay to date.
Her charisma was a great match for Rue McClanahan's vivaciousness, Betty White's daft humor, and Estelle Getty's cutting wit. We're grateful Bea Arthur didn't leave the show, but if she had, Reynolds would have been a pretty good replacement.
It's hard to get a life full of fun into a substitute teacher's closet. Truby, honey, we have to talk. I know you signed a lease, but, well, considering Dorothy's tragic misfortune... I know. But could I just stay a couple of days?
Number 8, Cher, Will and Grace.
If I could turn back time. If I could turn back time.
Many of the best guest stars do not take themselves too seriously. Cher joined Will and Grace as herself in multiple episodes. Most of her best interactions are with Sean Hayes' character Jack McFarland, who embarrasses himself in one episode by thinking she's a Cher impersonator in drag and not the real person.
I do a better Cher than you.
You think so?
Actually, you think so? Ho!
It really says something about Hayes' acting in the role that Cher turns out to be the one giving the more realistic performance. Not even the singer famous for outlandish costumes and a multitude of wigs can match him for flamboyance.
Don't talk to me about rejection, okay? Wait, look how many times I've gone down in flames. Remember, I lost the Oscar for Moonstruck.
But you won the Oscar for Moonstruck.
And don't you forget it.
Number 7, Bruce Willis, Friends.
Joey? Hi, Ross.
I was just getting him to like you.
This sitcom was such a juggernaut that it managed to pull more famous celebrity guest stars than most other half-hour comedies at the time. Bruce Willis played against his brutal action movie persona here. He appeared as Paul, the father of one of Ross Geller's younger girlfriends.
Is there a Mrs. Stevens?
There's a Mr. Bing. No, unfortunately, Lizzie's mom passed away shortly after she was born.
raised her by myself.
Oh.
I get that a lot.
Apparently, Willis only appeared on the show due to a lost bet with Friends regular Matthew Perry. But it's how he pokes fun at himself that makes him great. Playing opposite David Schwimmer, whose acting is almost the polar opposite of Willis's own, he is up to the challenge of the show's rapid-fire comedy.
Look, I know I've been giving you a lot of jabs, and it's partly because I'm very protective of Lizzie, and partly because, well, they just keep coming to me.
Number 6, Megan Mullally, Parks and Recreation.
She's here, isn't she?
Oh, hey, Ron. What a coincidence. Gosh, I never dreamed you'd be here.
Tammy, too, is the ex Ron Swanson just couldn't keep his hands off of. Ron and Tammy's toxic relationship is so funny because it disrupts so much of what we know about him as a person. Megan Mullally's librarian character has a total hold over the famously stoic Ron.
Ron doesn't want to break up with me. What Ron wants to do is leave here right now, go to the sleaziest motel in town, and wrap himself around me like a coiled snake. No, he doesn't. I'm pretty sure he does.
The success of the character really depends on how well they play off of each other. Luckily, these two nail the messy dynamic. There's a reason that Nick Offerman and Megan Mullally are so good together. They're married in real life. That they're actually together behind the scenes just gives all their toxic magnetism an extra touch of surreal humor.
You set the bed on fire,
Excuse me.
I did, okay? Is that what you want to hear?
Oh, we're fine. We're fine.
So
Please.
sorry.
Fine.
Oh
Take
my
it
God.
easy.
Number 5, Shirley MacLaine, Downton Abbey. To cast their American matriarch who could rival Maggie Smith in fabulousness and devastating quips, the makers of Downton Abbey chose Shirley MacLaine.
You Americans never understand the importance of tradition.
Yes, we do. We just don't give it power over us. History and tradition took Europe into a world war. Maybe you should think about letting go of its hand.
MacLane's character is the mother of Lady Grantham, newly arrived just in time to see the nuptials between Mary and Matthew. Her unmistakable Americanness and her modern way of thinking are totally at odds with everything Downton is.
I don't mind looking in the mirror because what I see is a woman who's not afraid of the future. My world is coming nearer, and your world, it's slipping further and further away.
It's her irreverence that shakes the Crawleys up. Even as she alienates some characters, she's a breath of fresh air for others. It's so entertaining to watch them all interact with her because she's so different.
They're going to eat whatever they want, wherever they want, all over the house.
Are you quite sure, madam? It's not really how we do it.
How you used to do it.
Number 4, Will Wheaton, The Big Bang Theory.
I've chased you round the moons of Nibia and round the Antares maelstrom and round perdition's flames.
You know you keep quoting Wrath of Khan, but he was in Next Generation as a totally different set of characters.
Silence!
Casting a great actor can be a great opportunity for meta humor. Will Wheaton is the former star of Star Trek The Next Generation, and is generally known to be a performer who is very engaged with the franchise's fan base. The Big Bang Theory flipped that reputation right on its head.
I call my Meemaw Nana, and she's going to be very happy to hear that my small rock kills your enchanted bunny. Game over, moon pie.
Wheaton guest starred on this show as a fictionalized facsimile of himself, affectionately called Evil Will Wheaton by the sitcom's fans. His testy relationship with Jim Parsons' eccentric Sheldon Cooper makes for some gut-busting and meta-minded dynamics. One of the reasons it works so well is that Wheaton clearly has a real soft spot for the character's interests. Eventually, Wheaton fits in so well that he becomes a recurring fixture among the ensemble of friends.
I saw a man who loved flags almost as much as I do. I got goosebumps.
He was overacting on purpose.
Really? Oh, he reminded me of a young William Shatner.
Number 3, Sterling K. Brown, Brooklyn Nine-Nine. The cast of Brooklyn's zaniest police precinct can make even the most stone-faced actor seem funny.
Jacked up the thermostat, got the table all sticky, made one of the chair legs too short, and worst of all, I had Gina greet him.
What did you have her do?
Be yourself.
Playing Playing a murder suspect in the show's 5th season, Sterling K. Brown turns in a performance that might actually be a little chilling on a dramatic series. Instead, his studied approach plays perfectly against the comedic chops of cast members Andy Samberg and Andre Braugher.
The night of the murder, you met with Robert in the surgical suite. Why there? Why not your office?
I was just preparing for the next day's surgeries.
Don't you have an assistant who does that?
I'm a meticulous person. I'm careful how I do things.
So careful that you... I'm sorry, I forgot what I was gonna say. Come back to me.
This is a genuinely tense episode that makes you laugh precisely because it's so believable. Brown's character submits to one of the most intensely goofy interrogations in TV history, and it scored him an Emmy nomination for Outstanding Guest Actor in a Comedy Series.
This seems like a huge waste of time, but here you go. Robert drove a Saab. Dana's hair was blonde and sterilized on Wednesdays and Saturdays. I haven't been to Vernon in 20 years. The phone was plugged into the wall. No, I didn't kill him. And the cab driver had a beard and an earring. I'm sorry I didn't get his license number.
Wow. Very impressive.
Number 2, Jon Hamm, 30 Rock. In a complete 180 turn from his dramatic and tortured role as Mad Men's Don Draper, Jon Hamm joined 30 Rock for a recurring role in its 3rd season. Even writer, creator, and star Tina Fey said she wanted to make sure he wasn't a jerk before casting him in the role. Apparently, they were a match made in comedy heaven.
Are you okay? I'm a doctor. Stay calm. Stay calm. I just need to shake it loose. Wait, don't panic. I just need to find something to push it down with. Like, do you have a chopstick or a fireplace match or something? There you go.
Hamm plays a handsome pediatrician who Liz Lemon briefly dates. However, she learns his attractiveness actually shields him from having to endure hardship or consequences of any kind.
Drew, I'm going to tell you this for your own good. You can't put Gatorade on salmon.
Oh, yes, you can. The hot Italian lady from the Food Network told me so.
Did she say it on TV?
No, she said it to me when she jumped escalators to try to talk. Oh.
Hamm's chemistry with Faye is so charming and diametrically opposed that it brings out the best in both performers. He's absolutely ridiculous in this role.
That's game. Your serve.
That's it! I quit! This racket is a fart, and you cheat!
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1, Carrie Fisher, 30 Rock.
Hi, I don't want to sound like a weirdo fan, but I am obsessed with everything you have ever done. And I used to make my friends act out your skits the next day. When I say my friends, I mean my Fisher-Price, my friend, dolls, because I didn't have a lot of friends. Oh boy, am I still talking?
You're gonna kill me, aren't you?
We've got another 30 Rock cameo here because we couldn't exclude Liz Lemon's childhood hero and role model, the whip-smart and beautifully sardonic Carrie Fisher, who knocked it out of the park. She plays Rosemary Howard in a Season 2 episode that showcases Fisher's incredible sense of humor. The show even finds hilarious and unexpected ways to honor her legacy as Princess Leia. But what makes Rosemary and Fisher's performance so good is how well she bounces off Tina Fey's Liz Lemon.
When we get back to my place, we'll start banging out some ideas. Welcome to the first day of the rest of your life.
What neighborhood is this?
Well, they call it Little Chechnya. So gritty and real. More murders per capita than Detroit. Try not to write when you're living here.
Their interplay is essential and almost makes us wish she'd joined the show in a recurring role. But her single appearance on 30 Rock is a perfect match for Fisher's star persona, milking it for all the comedy gold and self-referential humor the show excelled at.
I didn't have any kids. You're my kid. You're my kid that never calls.
Yikes.
Help me, Liz Lemon. You're my only hope.
Who's your favorite TV guest star? Tell us in the comments.